Good day, Kadena Hashers. I'm so happy you guys would join me today for our next weekly update. A couple of things to go through. One big announcement, which is this brand new beauty that's coming on the market. But unfortunately, with this big power comes delays and difficulties increasing for existing miners. What I mean by that is the hashing rate of existing miners will become more difficult and cause them not to be as productive because of the power of these more powerful units kind of getting in and solving more of the equations faster than what these older ones can do. Luckily, the DCA strategy will work in our favor, as Founder has not committed all of our funds into miners, which will not be able to perform at the same level after this new one is released. Unfortunately, new miners are often delayed for many months, allowing the manufacturers to get some of the benefits out of the chip themselves. Does not seem fair, but they kind of have the market, and it is what it is. While we wait to build on our treasury, we will need to pivot. For now, this means making some decisions. So make sure if you are a holder that you get a role so that you can participate in the votes on the best step moving forward with the guidance of the founder. Another little update is the concrete foundation has been poured for the transformer. So right now we're kind of at the mercy of the electrical company, just hoping they come in sooner than later to get that all set up for us so that we can get the rest of our miners up and running, at least in the meantime. Now I'll take you to our Discord just to go through a couple of little things and updates on there. Founder has posted something on in the marketplace that's being developed. There's a little video on what's moving forward right now and how the website looks, which is great. So have a peek at that if you have some time. All right, and down below here we have some other updates. The pay contract. So this is the contract that will be set up in order to pay the KDA out when we start doing that. That will happen, I believe, a month after the permanent facility is finished. So once the electrical company comes in and all that stuff. So that is 90% done. This was important work because that's how we're going to get paid out. So that's always good. New website design is 100% complete. Just some programming elements to install. So that's going to look great. It's going to be a much more professional setup to give us a little more better presence to new investors coming in. So looking forward to the impact that'll have. Crossmint, which is the ability to buy with credit cards, I believe. The contract is all done and ready to go. However, they're getting an error, so they're looking forward to talking to the Crossmint support to try and get that fixed up. But right now they've been unresponsive. Accepting KDA. So this was another thing that has been brought to our attention. There is definitely a lot of Kadena supporters that have been in the ecosystem for a while and are very passionate about it, and rightfully so. That's why a lot of us newcomers to the Kadena network are also very passionate, is the power of Kadena. So they have requested and been very passionate about making sure that they can pay for their NFTs using Kadena, with KDA, sorry. So there is a system in place to help make that come to fruition and help support those buyers that will be very passionate about our project when we can support them in the way that they feel connected. So that's great that we're making those kind of changes. Dashport is 0% done. So really this component is the last thing that we kind of need done until we figure out how we're going to pivot and what different things we're going to do with the ecosystem. Then this really doesn't need to happen yet. So until that comes to fruition, that's when that's waiting for. Dev team estimates another couple of weeks if all goes well. The exception is Crossmint. So this definitely is something that they need to wait for the support for. Permanent facility, as we already discussed, where the concrete's been poured. We're just waiting for the power company to get in there to install the transformer. No update yet, unfortunately, from them on when they're going to do that. The temp facility has been having a hard time keeping up with the units. So this one's unfortunate, but insufficient airflow and hot pockets are making the units shut down. It seems, though, that with only 14 of the 15 units going, that it's stabilized for now. So hopefully that continues, because it would be great to keep that Kadena flowing into the treasury. This basically does obviously bring back the importance of getting the permanent facility up so that we can get rid of these kind of issues and start really working with our 30 miners that are available. Proposal. So just thanking everybody, because we've had a good show out of people voting on the changes that we're going to possibly make to everything going forward, or whether we delay or not delay purchase of different things in order to make the best of our funds that we have collected so far. And again, just a quick update on the KD3 miners. The significance of these models cannot be understated. It is going to have a direct impact on the difficulty of the mining, which we spoke about. So we just have to take this very cautiously. And if you have some time tomorrow, join Kadena Hashing and Ace Miners NFTs for a discussion on Twitter Spaces. You can see these events if you ever need to. You can actually go right here and click on events. I do recommend you click the bell notification on here. That way you'll know when they're coming up. So Ace Miners coming up on tomorrow. Then the 16th we have with El Taco. On the 20th with Alpha Traders. I do really support you take a look at Cardinal House and join their Discord, as well as any of these that are supporting us. But really have a peek at this one. I did a video on them. They're really a great little group of people that try and help and support communities and have a lot of different AMAs on different projects, and they're just really down to earth, and their group is really supportive. So take some time to check that out. And on all of these, try and make it out if you can and help support our community. It really helps if we have a good showing to help bring new people into our ecosystem and hopefully help grow our project. So as much as possible, try and come along for the ride and help support the questions and comments that different people are going to have in the questions and the typed questions, and it helps Founder while he's going through talking about the project verbally. So other than that, that is basically it. So thank you again for tagging along for this quick update. Please do like and subscribe as always, and let me know if you have anything you'd like to see on the channel. Have yourselves a great evening.